So welders, don't leave your imagination behind. And I was out here this morning, just up here thinking, man, getting my thoughts together to start my day. And I was just thinking about how, how we grew up as kids. We always have big imaginations on things we wanted to make, create, different things we wanted to do to stand out. If it was with clothing, if it was with our bikes, the way we did our catalog with our cards, having baseball cards, basketball cards. We always had something that we did that was us, who stood out like, oh man, that's just his style. That's what he liked. You know what I mean? And now I'm starting to realize that I think a lot of people are starting to leave their imaginations behind, like literally. Like, it's like we don't want to think outside the box no more. It's like we literally want to cut on the box, the TV, and just allow it to think for us. Like, we don't want to think outside of the box. And when someone comes with a creative idea that challenge the way we think, we want to challenge them, and we'll get mad at them because they actually thinking outside the box. They actually cut the TV off and said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna come up with this or come up with that, whatnot. You know what I mean? So I feel like we shouldn't leave our imagination behind, because as a welder, our imaginations are going to help us create so many products, provide so many services, because we can think of different things that can help something. We can be able to make things that can solve a problem in somebody's life. So I think that it's like valuable that we don't leave our imaginations behind, no matter how old you get. You know, I heard a wise man say that you should always have the heart of a child. The understanding. Don't never get too prideful. Grow up, but always keep that heart of a child. Means keep it simple and pure. A child gonna tell you how they feel about something. To be honest, they'll just be honest and pure with you, or be real. But they'll be easy to get along, and they don't judge you just because how you look or something. As they grow up, they tend to pick and play and tease people. You know how that go. But that childlike faith, you know what I mean, to really believe in what you're doing, man. And I just want to say this morning, as you start your day Monday, that you need to keep that, man. Keep that imagination, like that you can do it, that believe in yourself, like have a faith that's like overwhelming. Like the things that you want to do, it should feel like impossible, because that's what you want to do. You want to do the impossible, and the impossible can be done. But we just have to think outside the box and actually be willing to do what it takes. You know what I mean? So, this morning, like I say, I'm out here about to get ready to go sum some things up. I'm just networking out here this morning, man, just to get my mind together. And I just wanted to say that, man, because I believe that a lot of my people, um, I believe a lot of us, man, we sleep on our imaginations. Like, we don't feel like we can do what we can do. You know what I mean? There's so much we can do. We just have to believe in ourselves, man. And I just think it's important that we start doing that now. Very, very important that we start doing that. Because if I wouldn't have started building the things that I thought about, you know, I wouldn't be able to be in the position I am now, even with my welding skill. This was an idea, you know? All of that was an idea. And now I can be able to get money, and no matter what season, no matter where I go, it's always a situation where I can win. And I think that's how we got to set ourselves up. Hold on.